everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a makeup look inspired by an old Instagram photo by the makeup artist Hung Vanngo, I think is how you say his name. Hung Vanngo? Whatever. It's an old photo on his Instagram way back in like March or something like that, and it was a look he did on Selena Gomez. I will pop it up right here so you guys can see, but she has this beautiful, simple green eye look and this peachy, warm, nude lip with peachy blush, and I just think it's the most beautiful thing in the world, and I wanted to recreate it today. And I'm going to be using mostly ColourPop items because I love ColourPop, and I found all the colors similar to in the photo, so let's jump right in. Alright, I'm back. Ignore my awful hair. It's not doing anything I want to do today, so we're just gonna roll with awful hair today. We're not here for my hair, we're here for my makeup, so let's get into it. I'm going to prime with my Milani concealer and then my Milani eye primer. I can't talk today. And I already did my eyebrows off camera with my CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. Okay, I am actually feeling really lazy, and I think I'm just gonna risk doing just the concealer and setting it with a nude shadow. I'm gonna go into the shade Bubbly from the Milani Gilded Noir palette. I did a first impressions review on this palette. I will link it up here if you guys are interested in checking it out. I don't know how I feel about first impression videos because my impression can change on a product. I will go through cycles of loving it and then hating it and then loving it and hating it, or just feeling like, oh, this is okay, or like this is disgusting, you know, a cycle. When I first tried out this palette, my first video, I absolutely hated it. But luckily that video got corrupted and didn't get posted. But my second go around of it, it was pretty okay. It was decent. But the more I use it, it's kind of like a palette. Some of the shades are kind of crumbly and really dusty, and if you're not careful, it can get kind of muddy. I mean, it's beautiful. I love the colors. Like this color, this Rococo, and this blue color. Ugh, gasp. It literally made me gasp, but we're not here for this. We're here for this look. I think I'm just going to go into the shade Entitled because it looks like in the photo she's got a little bit of definition right up here, some light brown coloring to give some dimension, so I'm going to pop some of that just slightly above my crease because it looks like her head's tilted up, but it looks like the green comes way up here. So I'm going to put the brown a little bit below that and just blend it with a big old fluffy brush. I'm using the Farrah 35E brush. I love this brush. It's probably my favorite eye brush. I use it for almost everything. Now for that beautiful green, I picked up a ColourPop Jelly Much eyeshadow in the shade Into Focus. This looks so beautiful. Just look at that. Oh, look at the reflectiveness. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. I'm sorry if you can hear that weird staticky noise. The air just kicked on when I started filming, so just ignore the sound. I'm going to go into a really tiny, teeny tiny brush. I think this is actually a lip brush, but not today. I'm just going to try to copy what he's got going on. Ooh. This is not turning out as good as the day I practiced. I'm sorry, can't talk. I'm trying to really focus. Just look at that. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. I'm going to go into my Soft Focus Glow, and I'm only going to do about half a pump this time. I've really been into less is more type looks. Like, even though this is like a bright green, it's still very simple. Like, there's just a crease color and then all over the lid, winged out just a color. You can use any color you want. You don't even have to use Jelly Much eyeshadows. I just found that it was a little bit easier to work with than just a straight powder, in that it was more malleable and I could work with it better. I'm just going to use my Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation in the shade LW2. Nothing new. I know a lot of people don't like these kind of foundations with this kind of applicator, but I kind of love it. I like drawn on my face. Her complexion looks kind of like a natural dewy, I would say. Does that make sense? Like, it's not overly dewy. It's kind of like in between dewy and satin. Alright, time for my Jeffree Star concealer. The other day I was running errands, so I just slapped on some makeup. Really quick and easy makeup that I leave in my bathroom. And I put on the Maybelline Instant Ageless, I think it's called. And that was one of my number ones before I got the Jeffree Star. And I still really like it, don't get me wrong. It's a really nice concealer for $8, I think it is at Walmart. But I could tell it wasn't right. This concealer just blends out so effortless. Why can't I ever say it? It blends out seamlessly. And it doesn't crease or get cakey. It's definitely a more buildable coverage, in my opinion. That's probably just because I use a sponge to blend it out. But I think it's gorgeous. When he restocks it, go buy it. Just go buy it. I can't. Like, look, it's. I don't even have to say anything. It speaks for itself. Just look at it. All right, back to the makeup. I'm going to consult the photo. Okay, bronzer. I am going to use Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, just in the regular bronzer shade. Does anybody else smell it, like, for 3 whole minutes before they actually put it on? It's the most gorgeous smell. It's like a mixture of coconuts and the beach, or maybe slightly sprinkle of chlorine water. Does anybody else like the smell of chlorine? I can't get it. It's one of my favorite smells, okay? Does anybody else like the smell of chlorine? It's one of the best smells. I will go to the pool just so I can smell chlorine. I'm just going to put that up here because it looks like she doesn't have a whole lot coming way down chiseling. She's just bronzed. It's kind of hard to tell because the photo definitely has a filter on it. Growing out a pixie cut is the worst. Got bronzer on my nose from sniffing it. I'm going to dab a little bit on my nose because Selena Gomez is naturally more bronzy than I. Okay, now let's see what's going on. Okay, there's definitely more of a corally blush going on, and it looks to be focused more in this area. So, let me see what I got. I was going to use my ColourPop blush stick in the shade Under Pressure, but I can't find it. So, I'm going to go into the shade Aloha, and I'm going to focus it right here, and then I'm going to blend it out with my sponge. And I'm going to do light layers, and I'm just going to build it up because she looks to be pretty blush heavy, which is what I like, probably what I like about the picture. She's very glowy and blushy, which I love. I know most people probably put these on their brush or sponge and then go into their cheeks, but so I have been super into researching vintage makeup techniques. So if anybody would like me to do a series on makeup through the decades, let me know because I think that would be really, really fun. Does she have blush on her nose? Is she rosy there? Oh good, she definitely is. That might be the sun, but back to the series. I love makeup so much through all different eras. I think it would be super, super fun to like do a video on how they did their makeup in the 30s and 70s and just all over the place, and not like the mainstream videos that you see done by Glamour and stuff, because those, first of all, the thing that bugs me the most about those videos is that they almost always get the 80s wrong. Almost always. Or they pick like a little snippet of the 80s of stuff that was like not the most popular trend, like not a whole lot of people did it. Like I'll take it and I'll show my mom and I'll be like, was this a thing? Because it seems kind of odd to me, and she's always like, no, definitely not. I think I would want to start like in the teens or the 20s, like 1910, around that area, and then go into 20s, 30s, and then so on. And I would do, depending on what you guys want, like do you want like, because makeup evolved through the decades, like like let's pick the 40s. Early 40s and late 40s were completely different, so to speak. Like it just changed, things evolved. So would you want me to do like 1940 to 45 and then 45 to 49 or something like that? Like let me know. Let me know. I love these blush sticks because they don't skip or ball up over my powder bronzer, and I love it because I don't like to set my whole face, because like I said before, this whole like inner cheek and under eye area gets super dry, super dry, and so I don't like to set it. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with my Earth highlighter stick from ColourPop, and I'm gonna layer another highlighter on top of it, because her highlighter is very subtle, but mostly like a whitish color. You can definitely see it on her nose and on her chin and on her inner portion of her eyebrows. So I'm going to focus my highlighter there. I'm just going to lightly dot it, and then I'll blend it out. Oh no! I just chunked. Oh no. I'm just gonna pat it, swirl it, and fix it. Okay, she definitely has a glow more to her cheeks, so I'm just gonna take my fingers and pat my cheeks with the product that I used to smooth the stick back out, because I ruined it. Now I'm going to take my Here Kitty highlighter, and I'm going to focus it on my nose and my chin and the inner portion of my eyebrow, because that's where the glow is strongest in the photo. That, to me, that's where it looks the strongest. I need to clean up my desk because it's getting to be a disaster. So patting it on my nose. I'm just going to take the leftovers and kind of pat it. This is a hot mess. 1 second. There we go. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. I'm going to put more definition in my eyebrows. Whatever. I'm not going to fret. I'm not going to fret over it. It's okay. No, I am. I'm gonna. Okay, now I'm not gonna fret over it. It is what it is. Okay, for her lips, it looks to be a peachy terracotta-y nude color. And the color that I found that is most similar is from the Villains collection at ColourPop, and this is the Hades lipstick. So this is a disaster. Okay, that's good enough. It's just that kind of a day. Okay, I'm going to put on my mascara and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. She's got her eyes closed in the photo, so I can't tell if she's got anything going on underneath. So I think all I'm going to do is run a little bit of my bronzer underneath, just to add a little something. And then I'm going to put some mascara on my lower lashes. Now, it's time to spray my face. So, again, Pacifica Coconut Essence. I got more sprays. I just keep forgetting them. So here we are. Alright, I'm gonna tap this in very gently to melt all the glowy, rosy goodness together. And then I'm gonna spray myself with the L'Oreal Lumi Shake and Glow Dew Mist. Oh, that spray. Oh my goodness. Look at that. The final step is the brow gel. Her eyebrows are very fluffy, so I'm gonna put a little extra on, really building it up to make it look like I also have beautiful, thick, fluffy eyebrows. Alright, here's the finished look. Here is mine, and here is the inspiration photo. I will have the original linked down below so you guys can go check out that and his work. I am super happy. I really love the way this turned out. Super simple, yet stunning. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me today. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the little bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload. Thanks again for coming and watching. Bye. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So there's that. See you later. Oh, you are. Please tell me I did not lose my black mascara. Please.